What's up, everybody? Thanks for dropping in. My name's Dylan, and today we're going to talk about 5 tips that I have for freshmen in college. So let's jump right into it. Tip number 1 for college freshmen is to meet as many people as possible, and this involves a few different things. Leaving your door open when you move into campus, not doing everything with your roommate. It's a balance, Definitely spend time with them, get to know them. They are going to be a great resource for you, and they're going to be with you through your whole freshman year journey. Hopefully they don't transfer. So definitely get to know your roommate, get to know the people living in your space, in your suite. Go to, events for your dorm if they have them, and try to put yourself out there as much as possible. Don't shy people away just because they're a different major than you or you don't think you'll get along with them. Give them a chance, especially if you're at a smaller school, because chances are you're going to see them again down the road. So that's tip number 1. Super obvious, but super important. The second tip I have is to wake up early and go get breakfast. And don't just go get breakfast. Go to the cafeteria or a place on campus that serves food or a place near campus that serves food and get something. It doesn't have to be big. It can be fruit and toast or fruit and cereal or, something small. Just getting up and getting out and being somewhere else eating is huge. And that ties into another tip. Don't take food back to your room or go out and get food by yourself or get delivery all the time. Go to the dining commons, to the cafeteria, whatever you call it. Go there and eat, because that's how you're going to meet people. That's how socialization happens. Not everybody is, an art or business major and they have all the time in the world to just be chatting. Sometimes people just rely on that spot of dinner or lunch or breakfast to have conversations. So definitely go out and eat at some place. Don't just eat by yourself. A third tip I have is actually a tip that my high school biology teacher told me, which is befriend someone who's an upperclassman in your major. They can act as a mentor to you. It doesn't have to be a super close relationship, but just being friendly with somebody who's further on in their academic career than you can really benefit you when you're trying to figure out exactly what classes you need to take every semester, what clubs you might be interested in getting involved with, any internships they did, any jobs that they are, looking at now because they're an upperclassman, and that can really help you define a path that you want to take throughout your college career. So definitely do that. And it seems kind of daunting, you're going to go up to this 21, 22-year-old student who's been, really, at the grindstone getting through their classes, and you are just a freshman who's just, trying to figure out how things work. But you know what? Go to club events. That's one of the best ways to meet them. They're going to have their own group of friends that's already established, but it's likely that these students that you want to get to know are leaders on campus. Maybe they run a club or two, but chances are you're going to see them around. If you go to club events for your major, like science, any types of science clubs, or things that you can participate in that they will also be a part of that relates to your major, that can really spark a great conversation. And again, it's so much easier to do at a smaller school, but even at a bigger school, you just have more people to pick from in the pool of things. So get to know an upperclassman in your major. A fourth tip I have is to take assignments and try to do the little ones right away, but even if you get a bigger one, chip away at it little by little. And it sounds so cliche, but procrastinating is a killer, especially freshman year, because there are going to be all these really flashy, awesome, new, exciting things for you to try, and absolutely go do them. But there's also going to be moments that you can fill with watching TV, spending time on your phone, just scrolling through social media, not necessarily using time productively. And everybody needs downtime, but you can fill some of those spaces with a productive 30-minute work session, and just chipping away little by little will open up gaps in your schedule that you can use to go hang out with friends, or if you want, go to a party on the weekends. Like, it's gonna be easier to do that stuff if you take assignments as you get them and work on them little by little if they're bigger, and if they're small, just get them right out of the way. You get it assigned, maybe try to do it later that day. It makes a huge difference by the time the weekend comes. And a lot of times you're gonna have huge gaps in your day. So, on a Wednesday afternoon from like 2 to 3, you might have nothing to do, but then you might have class at like 4 or 5. Like, take that hour, and instead of just, watching YouTube videos, unless they're Dylan Archer videos, you could do your homework. So, yeah. That's tip number 4. Tip number 5, the last tip, and I'm going to leave you with this. Hopefully it's helpful. And the last tip is another one of those, try to balance it, don't do too much, don't do too little. It's join things on campus, get involved. Getting involved early will set a pace for you, will set a path for you to grow, maybe become an officer in an organization, in student government, in a club, become a leader, start a club, do something like that as a freshman. That will really help you stand out and help you grow throughout your 4 years. Because not only are you going to meet a group of like-minded people, you're going to be able to grow around those people. And that's what establishes friendships. It's exactly how I made my friends. I'm a super passionate gamer, in case you didn't pick up on that in past videos. I mean, I have Overwatch characters behind me in every video, and I don't talk about video games at all, but they're there. They started a gaming club on campus, and I was one of the first members, and that's how I met a lot of my closest friends today, was through a club, and because I got involved early as a freshman. So I encourage you to do the same and find your people. It might not be your roommate. Both of my roommates transferred freshman year, so you can imagine what that might have felt like, getting a new roommate after one semester and then having no one that you lived with on campus as a sophomore and just trying to, figure out what to do. But there are people out there that are going to be your people. You just got to find them, and one of the best ways to do it is to get involved with clubs that you're hoping that the other people who are involved with share some of your interests and passions, and that's how it all starts. So put yourself out there, don't be afraid. You are a new person, it's a clean slate. Whoever you were in high school, leave it behind if you want to, it's fine. This is a time to grow, to learn, and to figure out what you want to do in life. So best of luck to you out there if you are a college freshman, and thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Be sure to give it a big like and subscribe for more, because I will be posting every Wednesday and Saturday, as I do, and there'll be some exciting new stuff coming up soon, like vlogs and skits, so can't wait to bring that to you. Thanks for watching.